absolutely excess.
Welcome again to Tur-Bo's Topic of the Month. I'm your host, Tur-Bo, and the guest to the left of me is a familiar face, YKC of 857.
Yeah.
He's usually our local music analyst, but he's also the host of an 857 Access blog titled YKC's Hip Hop Hoopla. It's actually, what do you do on Hip Hop Hoopla? You got a bunch of hip hop topics going on there, right?
That's right.
All right. He also has free MP3s whenever he drops a verse, and usually has guests. I've been on there quite a few times. And I actually like the last thing you did. You let people get a sample of a song that we currently have in production right now. It was only 1/3. It was just YKC's verse. But it was done, it was done very, very well over the Linkin Park instrumental.
It's acoustic.
No
drums.
No drums whatsoever. And it was actually pretty crazy. And that's how that's been going right now. YKC, you also saw Notorious.
Yes, I did.
That's the movie right now in theaters.
Yes, you did.
Featuring the late Notorious B.I.G. And actually, I saw it too.
Christopher Wallace.
Christopher Wallace, yes. We'll go by his real name. That's his government name. And actually, what did you think about the movie, YKC?
I loved that movie. Seen it twice. And
Oh, you did,
right? Highly recommended that everyone out there sees it.
That's crazy. That's right.
Not bootlegged.
So the second
To the
time
theater.
when you saw it with me, that was the second time you saw it. The
Yes, it
first,
was.
all right. So that was my first time right there. Yeah, see it. Bootleg, great movie.
I want to see it myself just to make sure it was good. and then I recommend it to people, and then I can go see it with people.
Yeah, and it was a really great movie. It's for hip hop fans, it reminds you when hip hop was actually great. So definitely go check out the movie. And that was just it's pretty much, I can't really not have anything more to say about it. Great cast, Lil' Kim. It looked like Lil' Kim to me. Faith looked just like Faith Evans.
Yeah, the girls tricked you into thinking it was them.
Right.
I don't care if Lil' Kim had a problem with it
Yeah.
or any of that. I didn't have a problem with it.
Oh, that's right. Lil' Kim had a problem. Yeah, she had a problem with the casting. I thought, hey, it's a story about Big. So
She was just ashamed to see herself on the screen like that.
Yeah, it's whatever. It looked like if you
if you
listen to her music and you see how she was portrayed in the movie, you would think that it goes together. But
it's the Lil' Kim you want to know.
Pretty much.
The actors did a good job.
Yeah.
When they had Biggie or Gravy, whatever, I think it was. I think it's Gravy, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was his
but,
name.
Yeah, I don't know his real name, but whatever. He did a crazy job because, after watching the movie, you kind of forget that it's him. You think it's Big after a while.
That's that's a sign of good acting. If you could look at an actor and forget about his name or anything like that, he actually looks like the part so much, then that's a great performance.
And forget its Faith. I mean, it wasn't the big Faith like when she first came out. It was the Faith you know now.
Yeah,
but I mean, that's better for everybody.
Yeah,
no one wants to really know the big Faith.
Yeah,
but and then Lil' Kim did a thing, and you forgot it was her.
Yeah,
there's a girl from 3LW.
Yeah,
who got kicked
I
out.
didn't even know that till after I saw the movie. I didn't even know it was the girl from 3LW.
She was like 15 then. She's not 15 anymore.
No, definitely. Yeah, if you watch the movie, she's definitely grown. Definitely grown. I can say that.
Even though Puff did a good job. I mean, not.
Oh, he was crazy. The guy who played Puff was insane. He was dancing.
He didn't look like him. He didn't look like him at all.
And neither Tupac.
He didn't sound like him.
Tupac
was in that?
Tupac.
Yeah, Tupac was in it, but he didn't look like Tupac. He didn't sound like Tupac.
He made the Tupac
Actually,
faces.
he did sound like Tupac if you wasn't looking at the screen. But you see him, and he's like, all right, that ain't Tupac.
That was too funny. It's but it
was.
They
could have just got him. He could have went to Cuba and got Tupac, but I don't know why he didn't.
And you was in the YKC. You were saying before that making the music, not making music. Excuse me. Seeing the movie, making music, seeing the movie. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. Seeing the movie actually inspired you to. It makes you want to write.
Should inspire everyone who's into rap, who wants to do hip hop, to actually do real music. And that's like the current trend is not to do music, and they only do things for the club.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, do real music that you tell a story with it.
Yeah,
entertain other people with it. Don't just entertain yourself and just boast yourself. Oh, I'm the best, I'm the greatest, and enough of that. I mean, that's fine, but do one out of every 5 songs like that.
Yeah,
just try it. Just test yourself.
I hope it inspires a lot of people to write good music and make some really, really good music. I hope that movie does that. But
another thing that's cool about it, soundtrack. They put his music in it, but it seemed like the way they did it perfect because it seemed like he made those for the movie, the way it was played out. So he really was telling a story with his
Right.
music. And if you do music the right way, you should be able to do that.
That's
if you have a
true.
movie that's going around with it.
No,
Like,
a lot of his music was real. You know, when he first came out, especially a lot of that was just like, and he talked. He went to jail, and he was writing a lot of rhymes right there. And I was just like, wow, some of the songs you listen to, he was writing that while he was in prison.
it was good hearing that stuff though. Again.
It was good. Yeah, it kind of
You
made
hear it all over the radio now because boom, the movie's out. But it was good to hear it again because you haven't heard music like that in a long time.
Absolutely.
Unless you listen to 857, of course, and you
That's
should
true.
be.
No, and inspires you to write, as 857 is definitely going to be doing. Later on this week, you'll be able to download a mixtape exclusive track from 857. You get to hear yours truly, YKC, the 23rd Stallion, spit hot fire on familiar beats that you may
Tur-Bo.
recognize.
And Tur-Bo.
And well, I said yours truly. They know my name, Tur-Bo. They should.
Yeah, yours truly.
Yours, yeah, well, yeah, yeah. Don't
That could be another stage name.
yeah, don't get angry if you don't see yours truly. No, it's gonna be me, Tur-Bo, who's gonna be rapping that instead. And sometimes we're gonna be rapping over an Al G production. Also, you never really know. It's gonna be a different beat, different verses, made specifically for those mixtape tracks for free download. And also sign the newsletter. You get 3 free songs, videos, instrumentals, exclusive access to Dirty Caz, and also exclusive remixes to come out later.
Early
It's gonna
access.
be crazy. What's up?
Early access.
Early
Dirty
access, yes. You get to see early access of the Ask Dirty Caz and a whole bunch of other stuff too. So YKC,
It's all free.
all free for that. So for Hip Hop Hoopla, what are your plans for the future for your blog so far?
Rapping.
All right, more. You're
some
gonna be
topics.
seeing
Some we throwing some more topics and get on with something.
More-
All the news is coming up.
more
man.
lyrics, more
Yeah.
topics. You might see some 857 songs, a verse drop from there. You never really know. Very unpredictable. So
Just keep watching.
keep watching 857 Access. Got 23rd Word next week, and we're out.